Right now you're looking at the Garmin Instinct 2X Solar Tactical Edition watch. This version of the watch was offered in a couple of colors, but black was my favorite option of the two. And in this particular case, the old school styling of this watch, which made it look like a Casio G-Shock watch, really got my attention in the beginning. The built-in green flashlight at the top of the watch is one of my favorite features, but all of this data that I was able to collect while I took on the sport of running has been absolutely rewarding to have for me. Before I really get into things, I want to say that this watch and any other watch before or after the one that I'm showing right now has been an unsustainable type thing that I've continued to practice. Now, I don't say that unintentionally, but this watch looks almost like brand new, and I basically recently formatted it and put it up for sale. If you look at the description link, you'll find a link to my eBay auction. I ended up selling this watch for a Garmin Fēnix 7X Pro Solar Sapphire Edition. Actually, I think it's called the Sapphire Solar Edition. Whatever the order of the words of the branding, it was a lot like this Instinct 2X Tactical, but it had a built-in red light. Both of these watches have a regular white light, but I oftentimes go into remote areas where I need to use a not so bright light so I don't disturb everyone's night vision. And out of the two colors, I really like the green built-in tactical version of the light a little bit more than the red version. But here's the Fēnix that I'm now wearing. I wanted to use the ECG feature on that watch, and it's definitely come in handy picking up more cues about my state. You saw in the previous message, it told me I needed to relax. On this screen, you're seeing how many steps I've taken, when sunrise and sunset are, and also the moon phase, which is a lot of fun. The Instinct has a moon phase that normally I would have in the upper right, where my heart rate is not being displayed on the Instinct 2X Tactical. And just to kind of clarify how much more I like the green light than the red light, I'm going to show you a couple of clips here where you can compare for yourself which light looks better and which would it allow you to discern colors more easily, like if you're walking on a forest trail, for an example, and need to quickly identify maybe a serpent as venomous or non-venomous. But since I don't live in a forest, I ended up, I guess, settling for the red light after going through quite an adventure trying to get something that was similar to the Fēnix, but with a green light. And in the long run, I ended up returning back to the Fēnix after having tried the Garmin Tactix Pro versus the Garmin Tactix Amoled. In both cases for the Tactix, the secondary light color is green. However, the Amoled display on the Tactix is simply off whenever it's not illuminated versus the Sapphire Pro Tactix. But the Sapphire Pro Tactix didn't have the ECG meter, and it had the older sensor that's in the Instinct 2X Tactical. So the Fēnix, the only compromise I made with the Fēnix is that the secondary light is red and not green. The Tactix I ended up sending back with gratitude for having the ability to try them out, but I'm very satisfied having, I guess, switched from the the Instinct, I should say, 2X Tactical to the Garmin Fēnix 7X Pro Sapphire Solar Edition. So again, my Instinct 2X Tactical with the green light that I'm shining here is currently for sale. Check out the links in the description. It might already be sold, but currently now on these screenshots that you're seeing, I'm showing you the Fēnix 7X Pro Sapphire Solar Edition and some of the things that I saw while I was wearing it, including that plastic bottle, which might have led to this high level of stress message that I just showed you, even though I was in the middle of this beautiful place. Here, for an example, I'm being advised that I needed an additional 3 hours of recovery time from this stressful situation that I was in. So I went to the hot springs. Here's my the Instinct 2X tactical is waterproof just as well as this watch, but I was going to say here's my Fēnix watch. And here I'm walking out to the parking lot. You can see it's dark, and then suddenly I'm using the red lights to illuminate the area around me to make sure that I don't step on something inadvertently. And by something, what I mean is specifically a rattlesnake. I was in West Texas when I was recording this, and there are in fact rattlesnakes out at night. You just have to be aware. These devices are really amazing, even having the ability to track acclimation to altitude. As you can see, I went from the desert environment of West Texas to this somewhat colder environment in Colorado, and that is in elk at the back entrance for the tent that I've got set up. It's got a data recording collar on it, so it seems like not just people are in need of statistics for themselves, but people might also be in need of statistics that are shared by the insights that these animals will provide as they go about their daily activities. I wonder if we can measure the level of stress on these animals. This animal was pretty calm. I didn't make any noise as it passed by because I didn't want to inadvertently trigger a reaction of any sort. So I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. If you are, please don't forget to click on the thumbs up. After cooling off with a Mountain Frosty from Trail Ridge Road, I noticed that I had pretty much achieved my step goal thanks to a 5K that I put in at Estes Park earlier that morning. And I returned home 20 pounds lighter than I was. As you can see, the weight started creeping back up again, but the point is that with the assistance of the mobile device application combined with this actual device itself, I'm able to track and maintain accountability just like you would be able to if you had the Garmin Instinct Tactical 2X Solar Edition that I'm selling right now on eBay. Check the description for the link if you'd like to. And either way, have a great day. Thanks for visiting, and stay sharp. Until next time, peace, love, and all that old school stuff.